Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Colts hosting the Texans, and the Colts are 3.5-point home favorites. The over-under is at 44.5 points. The Texans are plus 160 on the money line, and the Colts are minus 192. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to kickoff tomorrow. Weather will not be a factor in this game because of the dome. So we're going to get the first slate of games that will be played inside. Head to head, the Colts are 5-4-1 against the Texans in their last 10 games. They did have a tie against each other. The Texans have beaten the Colts the last 3 times they played them. The road team is 6-3-1. The underdog has covered the last 2. The favorite is 7-2-1 on the money line, while the underdog is 6-4 against the spread, because the game that they tied, obviously the underdog pushed. The underdog won. They played each other twice last year. The Texans won both games, 29-27 in Indianapolis, and then 23-20 in Houston. The Texans are 6-5 on the season, 5-6 against the spread. The under is 7-3-1, and they are 2-3 on the road this year. The Colts are 8-3, 7-3-1 against the spread. The over is 6-5, and they are 6-0 at home. The Texans are 6-4 in their last 10, 5-5 against the spread. The under is 6-3-1. The under is hitting their last 2 games. They've won their last 3 games. 33 points, 65 points, 29 points, and then 42 points. 3-point loss to the Broncos, then a 7-point win over the Jaguars. They covered. 3-point win over the Titans. They didn't cover. And then they beat the Bills by 4. They covered that game. The Colts, 7-3 in their last 10, 6-3-1 against the spread. The over is 6-4. They're 2-2 in their last 4 games. They've kind of come down, back down to earth. 52 points, 47 points, 56 points, 43 points. 24-point win over the Titans, covered. 7-point loss to the Steelers, did not cover. 6-point win over the Falcons, they pushed. And then a 3-point loss to the Chiefs, they did cover that game. As far as the stats for the season go, the Texans offense, 234.6 yards passing per game, which is 14th, which is kind of inconsistent because Stroud has been in and out of the lineup. Then 107.6 yards rushing per game, which is 23rd. And 22.1 points per game, which is 21st, also when you don't have your starting quarterback. The Colts, 259 yards passing per game, which is 5th, 138.8 rushing yards per game, which is 3rd, and still the top scoring offense in the league at 31 points per game. Defensively, the Texans haven't fallen off, top 5 and everything. 195.7 yards passing allowed per game, which is 3rd, 92.2 yards rushing allowed per game, which is 5th, 16.5 points per game, which is 2nd to the Rams. For the Colts defensively, 264.1, which is 28th passing yards allowed. They are 6th in the league in rushing at 97.4 and 8th in the league in points allowed at 20.8. It's going to sound foolish, but the Colts are not playing the way that they have been playing, and the Texans' strength is defense. So I'm going to take the Texans on the money line. I'm going to take the Texans getting the points, and I'm leaning under in this game. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.